everyone, and welcome again to another episode of OFE Side Hustle, kung saan sabay-sabay tayong matututo kasamang iba-ibang guests sa mga business ventures nila. And kung hindi pa kayo nakaka-like and subscribe sa accounts namin, please do so. This will help spread the advocacy of the group, which is to help OFWs become OFE or Overseas Filipino Entrepreneurs. Ako nga pala si Shida, ang host niyo today. And excited na din akong matuto kasama ang ating guest. Ako din na isang OFW here in Singapore na gusto din eventually maging OFE or Overseas Filipino Entrepreneurs. Hindi na natin papatagalin to. Itong episode natin today is entitled One Platform, All Business Operations. So very excited to learn. Very beneficial to sa mga businesses or nag-iisip pa lang mag-start ng business. So sabay-sabay tayong matuto kasama si Sir Cesar De Castro. Hi, sir!
Hello, Miss Sheila. Yan. Thank you for having
Hello!
me
Good
dito
morning!
sa show mo na. Okay. Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you po. Alam ko busy kayo. So, thank you po sa pag-alat ng time.
Okay.
So sir, bigyan niyo po kami ng quick background about what you do po and about your business po.
So, I work in an IT industry. So, for about 11 years now. So, as an IT
Mm.
manager in a BPO company as well as pinagsasabay ko rin yung operation ng software company ko sa isang business which I call Bytes Crafter IT Solutions. Yeah.
Yun, nice. So, siguro sir dun sa mga, wait, share natin yung slides niyo, no? Sa mga hindi pa po nakapag, or hindi aware, or hindi masyadong nasa IT background, ano po
Mm.
ba yung, paano niyo po explain yung business niyo po?
So, at first kasi nangyari, operating a business can be too much of a headache din talaga. Then since
Mm.
I am in IT automation, software development as well as compliance and yun nga sa lahat ng mga kailangan i-automate. Managing business kasi minsan can be a bit inefficient, especially kapag
Mm.
new business owner ka pa lang as
Yeah.
sa pagdating sa payroll, time tracking, especially yung ang compliance natin when it comes to DOLE compliance, sobrang hassle din, kailangan mo aralin at pag sa taxation pa. So, I've learned a lot and yung mga natutunan ko, in-apply ko dito sa coming up with an automation sa business where
Mm.
I develop a system called ERPAT system na my goal is to automate every process. As a business owner, I don't need yung mga spreadsheets. I want graphs, I want forecasting, I want executive summary for the month reports. Yun yung kailangan kasi natin sa business owners. Hindi naman natin
Mm.
kailangan yung teeny-tiny detail ng business operation. So, doon nagsimula talaga.
Okay. So, based on own experience po, no? So, nakita nyo merong
Mm.
need na kailangan. So, that's why you develop AirPod. Tama ba? ERP or
Yes, ERPAT,
Bytes?
yes.
Bytes. Okay.
Mm.
Ayan. Sige, sir. Start po tayo sa slides ninyo. Go
Mhm.
ahead po.
Okay. So as you can see here, my company is called Bytes Crafter IT Solutions. We provide IT infrastructure as well. Main talaga namin is software development services. And we come up with a flagship product na sobrang dumarami rin na nagko-contact sa amin, especially from big skincare company to yung mga manufacturing ng mga motor parts. So nakita namin dito pa lang talagang they came from a company na mga generic software na ginamit sa abroad na dinala lang dito sa Pilipinas. So, mas na-push kami doon. Then, AirPod system, nagsimula kami talaga sa during the pandemic, yung time tracking, payroll automation, as naging ERP na siya. Familiar kayo, Miss Sheila, kung ano yung ERP?
Yes po. So, nasa IT din ako. So, pero
Mm.
for the sake ng mga viewers natin, explain natin, sir, quickly. Ano po yung
Mm.
pag sinabing ERP?
Okay. So ERP, it's enterprise resource planning. Ito yung ginagamit ng malalaking company. They spend millions para lang sa warehousing system, inventory system, at kung ano-ano pang systems, information system to automate their business process. Hindi lang to automate but to safeguard na lahat ng transaction na nangyari sa business mo is legit. So may mga
Mm.
control, may mga compliance na ina-apply. So yun nga, doon din na nanggaling na I want every SMEs or mga small business owners katulad ko na nagsimula din na hindi natin kailangan gumastos ng millions of peso just because yung information nito is my brand. So ayun, we started the challenge ng business phase today as yung mga manual, time-consuming process. Sa akin,
Yeah.
Miss Sheila, naiinis ako sa manual. If I can do
Mm.
automation for a day to solve 1 hour task, and alimbawa araw-araw ko yung gagawin, I would gladly do it kasi yun yung part ko eh. Doon ako kinikiliti sa IT industry na to come up with automation. Yung scattered yung data, may data ka dito sa inventory, may version ka ng kahapon, may version ka ngayon. Hindi mo alam kung asan yung pinaka-updated.
Mm.
Pangalawa, lack of visibility. Siyempre, yung mga Excel na yan, pwede siguro kung mag-come up ka ng isang reporting, pwede ka makapag-come up. Pero yung system kasi structured na siya eh. Hindi lang ikaw ang gumamit yan. Multiple business owner applied their own rules, natuto yung system, kasi nag-adapt yung system. Pang-apat is high risk of errors. Ano yon? I always believe na yung human mind is not for redundant tasks. I
Mm.
always experience kapag redundant yung task paulit-ulit and doesn't trigger yung utak ko para gumana. Parang nababatay yung eagerness ko to do that thing.
Mm.
So, panglima is low productivity and limited scalability. Alam ko sa mga business owner natin dyan na nanonood, uh, the more na lumalaki yung business mo, di ka dapat mag-focus sa kita na pumapasok. Mag-focus ka kung paano mo i-handle yung scalability ng system mo. Kasi anong business mo, kasi pahirap ng pahirap yun. So yun yung
Mm.
mga challenges ng business today and even I experience it. No?
Mm. Ayun,
So,
I agree ako sir no sa
yes.
mga
Mm.
problems na nilist nyo. Kasi ako, laking ano tayo, laking spreadsheet, di ba? Okay, add ka ng formula dito, ganyan. Pero
Mm.
eventually, babagal siya pag more people yung mag-access. And then pag
Mm.
sabay-sabay na kayo nag-access, prone na siya sa errors.
Yes.
And then also nandyan din yung issue ng permissions. Like, sino ba lang
Yes.
dapat yung may access nito?
Mhm.
Um, So yeah, agree ako dun sa mga problems na yun. I think as you mentioned, very useful na magkaroon ng proper system as your
Mhm.
business grows. Maybe
Yes.
at the start hindi mo pa siya focus kasi nga
Mhm.
focus mo kita eh, 'di ba? So
Mhm.
but eventually if your goal is to scale, then you need to think about a proper system.
Yes. Kaya nga usually ang tawag nating system. So you need to have a system para magkaroon
Mm,
ka ng process na
mm,
maayos. So yun nga from just to elaborate more on what is ERP. Actually syempre pa iba tayo ng business no. So ang ERP multi-module talaga yan. Mayroon siyang HRIS, mayroon siyang payroll automation, sometimes may inventory system. So compilation of all the information system na available out there. Depending na lang dun sa business na hinahandle mo. For example, ang dalawang module na hindi mawawala sa isang business is yung time tracking because you will always have an employee depending on the scale na talaga. Pangalawa is accounting. Mahirap yung accounting kapag pinabayaan mo. BIR,
mm,
hindi sila nagpa-follow ups. Naghihintay sila ng pagkakamali mo. So, on my own experience. Like, kapag wala ka, hindi ka nagkonsulta ng isang accountant. I experienced it myself. Hindi ako nagkonsulta. Sabi ko mag-DIY ako. Then, nalaman-laman ko na lang, ang dami kong babayaran for all the penalties, na mga ganyan. So, siguro sa mga business owners yan, not focusing on the system, it's better to get your own consultant muna ng accounting. Lalo na pag may dumarating may nakaka-receive ka ng pera. You will experience a lot of, lalo na pag nagpo-focus ka doon sa business mo So, yun nga, siguro ang isa pang natutunan ko, rather on focusing on building your own systems or kumbaga, inaaral mo, DIY mo yung sistema mo, like niluluto mo, in-scaffold mo, ano bang best system. So, nahati yung focus mo. Actually, yung focus mo ay watch a video na dapat ang pinofocus mo yung product improvement mo, client relation mo. Hindi yung nagfo-focus ka dun sa sistema na kailangan mo i-come up. Kasi meron ng
Mhm.
already built na system out there na pinag-aralan, na experience ng bawat business owner at kumbaga na nahasa siya sa business compliance. And one thing na siguro ah na kailangan yung tignan sa system is dapat locally compliant siya. Hindi yung
Mm.
dinala lang dito from other na country tapos dadali mo dito. A lot of yung mga adjustment na minsan hindi na nagbe-make sense. I experience here dito sa company na ang daming i-adjust na parang ginugulo mo ng system tapos wala na, hindi mo na rin maintindihan on how the system works. Kasi nga hindi siya built dito sa Pilipinas. And alam naman natin na
Mhm.
iba-iba yung sistema and compliances when it comes sa business regulation. So, to keep up lang dito, alam ko malaki yung ERP, pero ang ERP, lahat-lahat ng business process automation, we have that on ERP system, such as ERPAT system. And syempre, alam mo, Miss Sheila, so sikat ngayon, di ba, yung AI automation.
Yeah.
So, we come up with integration na rin, na yung AI, we called it Akbay, dun sa app na pinakita namin from the preview na okay, yung AI na to is nakakaintindi ng data. Yung AI is answering from the knowledge base, from the data. Like for example, you have employees na imbis of reaching out to your HR manager, pwede na tanungin ng yung AI ng employee nyo, ano yung sahod ko for today? Can you send me the analysis of my attendance? Direkta na. So you're limiting yung hindi not to replace people but for people
Mm.
to focus on what really matters pa, hindi yung mga redundant tasks or yung mga maliliit na tasks. Let's give it to the computer. So ito
Mm.
yung transfer ang traditional process kasi, like before, manual, disconnected, pwede ka mag-share, yes, sikat yung Google, yung Excel, Google
Mm.
Sheet, you can share that, pero katulad nga ng sabi nyo, mahirap mag-maintain ng permission, ng access. And you don't want your data to be visible dun sa mga hindi dapat makakita. Especially when it comes to salaries. No? Sahod, payslip, mahirap yon. Masyadong malaking problema yon. And even yung financial data nyo. No?
Mhm.
So, pangalawa, prone to errors, walang visibility, no audit trail. And lahat ng yung traditional process, we implement that to ERPAT system. We have 600 permission more than that you can customize in a very specific manner. So, with ERP system kasi integrated and centralized, I always believe in system na, alam mo yung isa lang yung ginagalaw mo. Isa lang yung shared sa inyo. Hindi kayo nag-share ng multiple files. Sino bang updated sa'yo? Yung file ko, yung file mo. Oo. So, accurate and reliable. And itong pinakagusto ko, Sir, Ms. Sheila, yung real-time visibility. Gusto ko na as business owner, kahit wala ako doon sa business, na makikita ko kung sino nag-lock-in, ano yung mga current sales, ano yung
Mhm.
pinaka data ng business ko na so that I could come up with necessary decisions, real-time decision din. Then complete audit trail. Nakikita ko kung sino naggumawa ng isang data, nag-create, nag-update, nag-delete ng data. So, yun yung pinahalagan ko, yung audit trail, no? So, next
Mhm.
natin is powerful modules unified in one platform. Napakagandang isipin, Miss Sheila, na imagine using one credential, you can access multiple part ng business mo. For example, punta ka sa HRIS, check mo yung mga disciplinary action. Then punta ka sa payroll, check mo yung payroll, forecasting, wage, summary, time and attendance, KPI ng mga tao mo. and even recruitment. Hindi mo na kailangan pumunta ng job street, no? Dito na mismo sa sarili mong sistema, pwede ka nang mag-post ng job and then you share it to the social medias, no? Warehouse, kung may warehouse ka, procurement sa mga business owners diyan na kala nila hindi dapat minomonitor yung mga purchase nyo, kailangan po yun.
Mhm.
Especially kapag nasa non-bat ka pa, kailangan mo para to take advantage yung mga discounts sa BIR. So sa sales management, napaka-importante din dyan to track kung yung mga, anong mga product nyo yung mas mabilis at dapat yung alagaan kaysa sa mga product na baka order ka ng order then hindi naman pala
Mhm.
mabilis yung handover, no? Project management, for example, may construction ka, gusto mo i-track yung project milestone mo, dapat on ahead of the day deadline ka pa rin. Ticketing system, kapag malaki yung system mo ng company, more than 10, kailangan mo na talagang i-check yung mga issues ng company mo, payroll dispute, facility issue, and marami pang iba na kailangan mo i-handle yon. Lastly is the knowledge base. Knowledge base is some sort of manual para sa employee mo na from time to time, yung HR mo or even ikaw as an business owner na hindi palagi may istorbo ng tao mo kasi may gustong itanong or may gustong i-clarify. So your own knowledge base system is napoprovide na yan para sa mga tao mo. Lastly, yung asset management. For example, if you have a BPO company na nagbibigay ka ng laptop, hindi nagbibigay but nagpapalend ka ng laptop na gagamitin nila for their work. So, syempre company assets yan. At sa accounting may tinatawag na, forget the term, yung chine-check niya yung amount na para maging kasama din sa taxation discounts, no? So, yan yung mga modules natin na currently we have right now. Pero as we move forward sa future, nag-adapt tayo kung ano man. So, next, real-time visibility, no? Ako, Miss Sheila, kasi I came from, ano din naman, I came from an overseas company din naman. Actually work with an e-commerce, a big e-commerce in US as a senior software engineer. So, I decided nga lang to come up with my own company, yung dito, to settle with another job to support this business. So, dun ko na-implement. Usually, yung sa Pilipino na, hindi ko naman sinasabing I really hate, pero uh, yung sinasabi nila na gawang Pilipino, local, yung local na yun may parang bad side yun eh. Like local, minsan defective, not well built. Pero if we're gonna think of it like katulad po sa mga overseas Filipino workers, we're one na gumagawa ng product na yon. Part tayo na gumagawa ng services na yon na ginagamit natin from abroad. For example, yung mga e-commerce ngayon, yung mga systems, they hard na din naman dito sa Pilipinas na siguro kailangan nating a little bit of change our mindset na when it comes sa napoproduce natin as a Filipino, uh, andun din naman tayo sa part na, how do I say this, na we're part of the bigger picture when it comes sa result ng nabibigay ng mundo. Hindi lang nalalabas of course sa TV kasi syempre yung
Mhm.
mga CEOs was iba yung lahi, no? Pero ah doon sa paniniwala ko, Miss Sheila, ang dami natin, medyo humina lang ngayon sa AI, pero maraming Filipinos are working overseas to support big businesses, big systems, big service provider, no? So,
Mhm.
this real-time visibility, moving on lang dito, is ang AirPod system is not focusing doon sa dashboard na pang accounting, pang executive. We also focus on employees. Kasi sa akin, ang bread and butter ng business mo, especially when it's more on service provider na as employees. One thing I'm not the best employer na, hindi ko naman sinasabi, pero one thing na I could provide sa employee ko is visibility, transparency, real time, ano pa ba, lahat ng may po-provide ko na data sa kanila. And
Mhm.
syempre, as a business owner, kapag may real-time data din ako, makakapag-come up ako ng right decision and upfront decision kung anong dapat i-ano ko. So,
Mhm.
ayun nga, andyan yung data-driven insights. Medyo simple words, pero kung iisipin mo yan, imagine yung decision mo is coming from, nagiging reasonable siya doon sa current event siya. Kasi galing siya, yung decision mo was coming from visible data na nakita mo sa business mo. For example,
Mhm.
may real-time data ka na may mga loss ka per daily sales mo. Kapag wala kang sistema, hindi mo basta ay makita 20,000 ang kita ko ngayon. Pero pag deduct mo pala ng mga expenses, nag-negative 5,000 ka pa. Hindi mo nakikita kasi pera lang nakikita mo na papasok. Pero during payroll,
Mhm.
nakikita mo na. So, hindi ka na dapat maghintay na magpasahod eh. Hindi ka na dapat na maghintay na magbayad ng bills mo. Dapat on that day, you have an estimation or tinatawag nating forecasting na you can decide na ng mas maaga. Kaya
Mhm.
connection to that yung mga smart alerts and notification. And hindi yun magagawa ng Excel.
Mhm.
Magagawa lang yon ng scripted, program, logical na system, or even with an assistance of AI. No? Siguro ipano ko na lang din na sa akin, even as a software engineer, sobrang laki sa akin ng tulong ng AI. And one, hindi lang dapat yung mga nagtatrabaho mag-adapt dito, but also business owner. Michelle, I would like to share this, no? Imagine last few months ago lang, hindi sa nagbawas ako, nag-wrench din kami sa business. Like, ang laki ng gastos ko sa developers, no?
Mhm.
Para matulungan ako i-develop yung system. Pero with this, AI, spend like $200 a month na lang para sa AI to assist me with UI, yung ano, so ang part ko na lang is to QA, na imagine nakakapag-release kami ng malalaking module, malalaking system. Siyempre, i-review ko ang reinvest ko na lang sa different practitioner yung called na quality assurance project manager. Kasi yun ang kailangan natin ngayon. So, with that, mas mabilis, hindi ko naman sinasabi na mauna namin malalaki. Pero when it comes sa progress na kaya namin i-release, mas mabilis kami kasi nakapokus lang kami sa Philippine compliance. No? So, and lastly, ito yung pinakamalaga sa akin, Miss Sheila, yung dalawa din, is security and audit trail, yung access anytime. So, I don't know kung may nanonood sa atin na already business owners na, pero sometimes nagsimula tayong mag-business kasi for us to have freedom. But in the middle
Yep.
of that experience, di natin alam, instead of 8 hours, may 16 hours. Just like today, may 16 hours, may 24 hours, even 36 hours. Kasi business owner ka, hindi mo pwedeng pabayaan yan or else yun yung talagang hard truth lang when it comes sa entrepreneur. Pero sabi nga nila, and even na-experience ko na kahit papano na yes, being an employee can be may kumbaga stable job earning ka. But business owner, like we can start with 000 pero exponential once you already establish your own ano na process na tapos yung customer mo, yung client mo, yung niche mo sa business mo.
Mhm.
Mm. Then, next natin is yung airpod system ngayon. Actually, we started, katulad nga ng nabanggit ko, Miss Sheila, no? We started lang with time tracking and payroll. Kasi yun ang unang pinaka-problema ko. How do I keep track of the time ng tao ko na making sure na do I need another uh, people para dito sa person, para dito sa task na to, uh, na utilize ko ba yung time niya or nagaguide ko pa siya, especially kapag may mga baguhan tayong employees na wala namang masyadong experience pa or kung may experience man, minsan may mga sungay na. So, of course, hindi mo isasaalang-alang yung business mo sa kutob lang ng puso mo sa ano. At least you have your own data to decide, no? So, these are the business na currently we're collaborating with in manufacturing setup, skincare, especially retail, wholesale. Currently wala pa kaming education but we're targeting education, mga private to monitor your student. So part of the module yon. Healthcare. So sa US kasi may sikat na service, Miss Sheila, na records retrieval. And we want to have that here on the Philippines din where every hospital has a centralized data for patient. But I believe that should be protected by a law, specialized law in the Philippines, which I believe naman mag-arise naman yan pag dumating. I know we have data privacy here on the Philippines, but on US kasi may tinatawag sila mga HIPAA compliance, no?
Mhm.
PHI, no? Na sobrang nakakatakot para sa mga business owner. Makapag-share ka ng confidential data, magbabayad ka ng malaking amount, no? And then
Mhm.
a large number of our clients is services and construction and may finance din. Marami din kami kausap ng mga accountants. Even accountant needs our help in coming up with yung time tracking and payroll automation. So, pero pagdating sa finance, of course, complete end-to-end na yung ERPAT, no? Pero may parts sa ERPAT na we don't uh, actually replace accountants. May ginagawa kasi sila accountants na uh, para sa akin more on kailangan ng manual thinking or kailangan ng professional
Yeah.
action for that na mas alam nila kung paano gumagana yung hindi lang ma-resolve ito ng automation eh. May pakikipag-usap doon sa BIR, kumbaga coordination with government agency, SSS, Pag-ibig. No, some of the process are automated na in ERPAT. Pero syempre, when it comes to compliance, they need to talk to accountants. So, kasi accountants din naman yung mga ganun. But a large quantities ng aming client is services. Then,
Sir, question,
yes, again.
dun po sa mga like clients niyo currently, ano po yung
Mm,
common na, kasi 'di ba syempre iba-ibang areas to, may manufacturing, may
mm.
construction services. Ano yung common na problem na uh, ini-inquire nila sa inyo na they would like to solve with ERP
Okay.
system?
Okay. Ang common problem actually is yung mga nabanggit ko. Unang-una yung audit trail, yung tracking,
Okay.
real-time tracking, yung data, centralized data, no? Kasi usually
Mm.
talaga, even if sobrang Excel, tawag natin dyan, Excel wizard ang gumamit, pero syempre may ibang
Mhm.
gagamit na baguhan sa Excel. So, hindi naman basta-basta makakaintindi ng mga columns and rows. So, they want to have this system na guided. Kumbaga, para kang isang kabayo na nakapiring yung mata mo sa left
Mhm.
and right. Forward lang talaga. No?
Mhm.
Forward lang yung papupunta ng decision making mo. Guided kasi since you cannot execute something sa system na wala dun sa process, no? For example, bibigay siguro ako ng process ng tapos na yung time tracking nyo, nag-lock na ng time tracking and you want to create another payroll para dun sa already uh, may na-generate ka na dun na payroll para sa date na nun. And the system will not allow you to do that. 'Di ba? So, one simple reason why system is better in managing as a tool as in managing your business. Dahil sa mga blockers na yun, na hindi ka nahahayaan niya mag-come up ng desisyon na alam mong uh, hindi makakapahamak din sa'yo. Then, pangalawa is yung data
Mm.
analysis. Katulad yan sa time tracking, sa payroll, sa warehousing, you need to come up with forecasting, especially with finance. So, may mga forecasting na kailangan mo, ubos ng inventory mo, low storage,
Mhm.
low stock warning. So, hindi mo basta-basta malalaman yung kung hindi mo titignan sa Excel sheet mo. But with the system, it will automatically notify you. Oh,
Mhm.
you don't have existing inventory for this material. It's impossible to create this manufacturing order or something. And
Mhm.
imagine kasi from time to time, ako na-experience ko to, Miss Sheila. Hindi ako, again, I'm not against humans and providing their services. But ako even nagkakasakit ako, nagkakaproblema ako. And I don't want at the same time, I don't want my business to suffer just because I experienced this, yung mga ganyang bagay sa buhay ko. I want my business to keep on operating kasi may pinapasahod yan, may kailangan
Mhm.
bayaran yan, and with system, may backup ka. The system will keep on operating itself in its own, especially with AI integration. May tinatawag kaming virtual employee na you can
Mhm.
enable something on the system that will automatically approve each of the attendance na regular naman, walang malicious intent or may mga lates. Iti-trigger ka lang dun sa may mga tingin niya based on the data, based on the analysis na, oops, parang may mali dito sa attendance. So
Mhm.
imagine that what you really need as a business owner talaga or as an executive, as a manager or sa management is to decide dun sa mga part na dapat mong desisyonan. Hindi mo
Mhm.
naman kailangan isa-isahin kung yung part na yon is alam mo naman static na or regular na nangyari. Sa tingin ko, I don't need to spend time for it. So I will
Mhm.
let the computer or the AI do its job para sa akin. Yun ang
Mhm.
nakikita ko.
Gustong
That's why we developed in Akbay. Yes po.
hmm. Gustong-gusto ko yung sinabi niyo, sir, na data-driven decisions, 'no?
Mm.
Kasi minsan as a business owner, may hunches tayo, na parang, "Ay, baka 'tong product na mukhang yung product na 'to mas malakas," ganyan.
Mm.
So ito damihan natin 'tong inventory na 'to. Pero 'pag chineck mo yung system mo, yung numbers mo, ay hindi pala. So minsan
Mm.
affected tayo with our personal emotions, 'di ba, sa
Yes.
sa business, which is 'di naman talaga maiiwasan.
Mm.
But then the system that we will have, it will provide you with, okay, black and white. Ganito yung nangyayari overall sa business natin. And yeah, as a business owner, makakapag-focus ka maybe sa quality ng
Mm.
products mo, or sa
Yes. Mm.
marketing, or sa
Mm.
partnerships para makapag-grow ka pa, makapag-scale ka
Mm.
pa, 'di ba? So, hindi naman natin sinasabing unnecessary task, no?
Mm.
Pero yung makakapag-focus ka dun sa mas importanteng task on your business. And then yun, let the system works its magic na nga lang, and then show you
Yes.
every
Mm.
day maybe an app or something. Okay, okay, ganito yung status natin today. Ito yung status natin last month. Okay, need natin mag-focus sa ganito. Okay, bakit yung product na 'to biglang bumagsak yung benta last few months? Okay
Yes.
naman.
Mm.
So, yung mga ganong analysis ba, no?
Mm. Actually, sa mga business owners siguro, let's say wala naman kasi yun siguro magandang i-come up ng mga DTI, no? Instead of
Mm,
mga BIR, instead of focusing on just taxes, na come up with the siguro ng mga events na will enlighten or educate yung mga business owner natin. Yan kasi mga ano na yan, hindi mo naman kumbaga mabivisualize agad, hindi mo maaral. So, pero
mm,
kung kahit papaano pahapyawan nila yung mga small business owners na may kailangan silang i-analyze. Hindi lang 'to
yeah.
about sa may income, or
Mm,
expense. Yung katulad ng big big na sinasabi ko sa'yo, even I experienced it last year. Ang laki ng pumasok. Ang laki ng pumasok ng year, and even ang laki ng taxes ko din. Pero ang laki din ng expenses ko ba. And imagine, ang laki kong titignan, pero when it comes, 'pag
mhm,
pinasok mo na expense, hindi mo na magugustuhan.
mhm. Yeah.
So, yun yung mga hindi mo made-decide kung wala kang sistema, wala kang
Mhm.
data,
Yeah.
wala kang forecasting. Ang pinaka nagustuhan ko sa business na hindi ko makalimutan, forecasting. Ito yung parang power ng business owner to predict yung what's the next
Yeah.
step, no? Kasi katulad ng ang hirap kung hintayin mo yung problema ang dumating, no?
Mhm.
Instead of maghintay ka, prepare for it na hindi kung gagawa ka ng solution, hindi na mangyayari yung susunod na ano. No? At yun yung
Mhm.
nawawala sa mga step ng business owners. The reason multiple business owners and even munti ka na just because of experiences, yung mga penalties, yung mga
Yeah.
taxes na yan, yung mga kailangan kong isettle when it comes to employee, mga compliance ko para sa mga employees na hindi ko ma-forecast, hindi ko na-forecast agad-agad. So with the system, actually, I'm doing this not only for my clients lang, Michelle. I
Mm.
develop a lot of modules dito sa system to automate our operations then. Especially with AI, ang kausap na ng mga empleyado ko right now is si Akbay. So they keep on reporting their EOD, yung end of day nila, yung start of day nila. Then Akbay will just email me a summary report for each one of them and will generate a
Mm.
KPI. And even yung mga attendance to help me decide for the business. Oy, si Juan de la Cruz palagi atang late. Are we going to continue or come up with an NTE? Kasi yung mga bagay na yan, siguro, let's say, if we will focus on this Juan de la Cruz na palaging late, palaging absent, one day niyang gugulgulin sa utak mo. Sayang yung utak ng as a business owner mo, instead of focusing on the sales, the product, the marketing, kung paano mo
Mm.
mapapag-grow. Nag-focus ka doon. Hindi ko naman sinasabing hindi importante. But yung oras na mag-google mo dyan, sayang. Ginamit mo na lang
Mm.
sana of what really matters for your business.
Yung
So
mental
a lot
energy,
of the
no?
story pa. Yes, yung mental
Mm.
energy. Ewan
Mm.
ko kung ako lang to, Sheila. Lalo na pag nagagalit ako, lalo na pag nakaka-experience ako ng stress. Like yung utak ko napapagod na and even na hindi na ako makapag-focus yung mental focus ko. Siyempre sa business owner, kailangan na doon focus mo. From start ng day, mas maaga ka pa. Dati hate na hate mong pumasok ng 7 a.m. para sa trabaho. Pero ngayon 6 a.m. na, 5 a.m. na para just to make sure yung business operation mo for today is okay. So,
Mm.
sa una mahirap, but when naka-adapt ka na, medyo parang hanap-hanapin na rin ang katawan mo. And siguro dahil sa ambition, and siguro yung ambition natin, hindi naman tayo, just to be honest, hindi naman tayo, Michelle, na naghangad na maging business owner just for the sake magka-business tayo, magka-pera. We're asking for this, unang-una, fulfillment, achievement mo, no? Pangalawa, financial freedom. Pangatlo
Mm.
na hindi agad-agad natin makukuha is yung peace and freedom mo na you can choose whatever you want. Yung bibili ka ng, hindi ka magtatanong ng presyo. Pupunta
Mm.
ka sa isang lugar na hindi mo check kung may pasok ka o may holiday. So,
Yep.
yung to the time na your business is operating itself. May tao na, may automation na, may system na ang ikaw na lang is to make sure na lang siguro from time to time, mga board meetings, mga ganyan, yun na lang focus mo. Yun lang, ako personally, yun yung gino-goal ko siguro in the near future.
Mhm. I think yung goal din ng karamihan ng OFW, no, Sir Cesar, is
Mm.
eventually ma-achieve din yung mga gusto nyo din i-achieve, which is yung
Mm.
financial freedom din. Kasi syempre, as an OFW, alam namin, hindi naman kami forever na magiging OFW. Eventually,
Yes. Mm.
uuwi din eh. So,
Mm.
merong mas may bagong graduate sa'yo, siguro mas mura ng
Mm.
konti yung sahod niya. So, mas pipiliin yan or magkakaroon ng different uh, rules sa employees or sa employers na eventually
Mm.
makakauwi ka. But our goal is yung mga OFW sana makapag-start din ng business. Kahit gaano man kaliit yan. Um, Kasi hindi tayo forever na magkakaroon ng opportunity
Yes.
abroad.
Mm.
And yun yung hopefully mapanood to ng mga gustong mag-start ng business. Kasi I think kasi ang question dito sir usually 'di ba is ng mga business owners is mahal ata yan, ganyan. So
Mm.
or kailangan ko ba yan? Okay naman ako eh, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan yung usually mindset ng
Mm.
mga business owners natin, lalo na yung mga nagsisimula pa. No?
Yes.
So, siguro sir, anong ma-advise niyo sa kanila? Kasi usually, finances, di ba? Paano niyo ma-encourage sila na, okay, ma-ROI niyo to in ganitong month siguro, or
Mm.
ito yung mga kailangan yung ma-eliminate na task ng ERP system. So,
Actually, siguro before I tell you something about the pricing. But don't you worry,
Mm.
magugulat ko kung gaano kamura lang to. And
Mhm.
siguro let's try to focus on dun sa mga losses mo kapag nag-come up ka ng
Yeah.
business na unplanned, than
Mhm.
to think of investing to a system na that will automate the process. No? Then, sa pagsisimula ng business, yung actually before we start this meeting, I'm planning with the marketing na. Palagi ako nilinaway nila na minsan nagbibigay ako ng murang presyo, minsan nagbibigay ako ng mga
Mhm.
software just for this client because natuwa ako. Pero sa akin naman, hindi naman sa ipokrito ako sasabihin kung nagpapakabait-baitan ako or something. But yung current marketing ko, Miss Sheila, I'm current and sales with Pau. I'm current in discussion with them na sabi ko, bigay na natin ng for free yung HRIS and payroll for businesses na may less than 10 employees. So okay na sa akin
Mhm.
magka-traffic. Okay na sa akin. Word of mouth na lang ang ano natin. Kumbaga free marketing,
Mhm.
just to be transparent and honest. Free marketing na lang
Mhm.
'yan. Na the more people experience the power of automation and ERPAT system, sila na mismo magbibigay sa atin ng client.
Yeah.
And imagine helping them na tayo mismo naka-experience doon. Sa
Mhm.
akin, what is, sabi na natin, yung dahil sa mga free, ano na yan, nagka $5 to $10 yun na billing with may ano, and how much ang ginagastos sa marketing ng isang company and sa amin. So,
Mhm.
sa akin, makapag-provide na lang siguro ng the more people na maka-experience, the more business owner maka-experience ng automation. Sa akin, fulfillment na rin sa akin yun. Uh,
Mhm.
and then when it comes to pricing, nako, uh, actually malaki ng losses kung pag-usapan natin.
Mhm.
Yung mga invalid overtime na lang sa isang araw that will pay the 1 month subscription for
Yeah.
your for the system. Ganun kamura lang yung AirPod system. Kasi ang goal ko is not to price kung gaano ka-automate yung system katulad ng malalaking ERP din dyan. Ang goal ko as a business owner, kumbaga ma-eliminate lang yung mga losses na yon. Kumbaga kinumpara ko lang doon. Kumbaga Filipino price ba? Hindi ako nag-dollar pricing.
Mhm.
So yun lang inisip ko. And syempre, when it comes to requirement, doon na lang kami bumabawi sa mga company that needs complex automation. Currently, we're collaborating with motor parts company. So they ask for this complex requirement but we really entice with the idea na sabi ko, sige, maganda to. And doon kami bumabawi. And yung mga feature na ginagawa namin doon sa malalaking company, as long as we have our clients to please them na sana can we embed that to the core of AirPod and we let them sign the NDA na they allow us yung feature na yan na sana ang
Mhm.
ibang mga business owner magkaroon din yung naisip nilang operation. Kumbaga, doon pa lang Miss Sheila, yung mga business na yun, malalaki yan Miss Sheila, no? And yung process na yun is inaral nila, ginastusan nila ng how many months and even hired professionals, mga high standard professional to come up with that process. And then may nakita pa rin silang konting problema kasi they need pa rin the system. And then we're gonna embed that dito. Actually, yun isa pa Michelle, yung tinitignan ko. Yung profit ko dito is not only the earnings lang. Yung profit ko dito is matutunan ko sa all industries available dito sa Pilipinas. Na the more na nakikipag-collaborate sa akin ng different industry, nagre-report, ay, can we have this ganito? Kasi yung end user kasi Michelle nakakakita
Yeah.
ng process eh. And doon sa akin, tinatawag ko yun na parang gold mine. Pag kinakausap ko yung isang kliyente na ang ganda ng naisip niya, bigla na lang, doon nakikiliti ang utak ko. Ang ganda ng naisip niya ngayon. Hindi ko naisip yun. Kasi
Mhm.
ang end user, yung mga business owner, kung sino yung may mga problema, yun ang gusto kong
Yep.
kausapin. Kasi as a software engineer, ang goal ng software engineer is a midman ng doon sa problema na binigay sa iyo and your expertise doon sa software engineering, i-convert mo siya na mawala yung ma-eliminate yung solution mo. Siguro nadala ko
Mm,
na lang dito sa business operations na I
mm.
think naging helpful naman.
Iba kasi talaga 'pag end user na yung nagsabi sa'yo na, "Okey, eto yung problema namin, eto yung pain points namin, help us." Parang
Mm,
gano'n yung dating, 'di ba?
mm,
Thank you 'no, thank you sir. In terms of costing din, naniniwala din ako na, yes, it might be costly at first, pero
mm,
isipin natin yung mga kasi siyempre 'pag maraming human interventions, madami ding human errors and
mm,
may mga yes, may mga tasks na kailangan pa din ng yun nga, kagaya niyo yung mga accountant, kailangan pa din ng
mm,
help nila to decide on certain task. Yes, so
mm,
okey lang yun na i-retain. Pero yung for example, dahil di nga maayos yung system mo, nagwo-worry ka sa cost, but then eventually siguro nagkaroon ng gap sa inventory or
yes,
maybe
mm,
na-miscalculate yung profit mo. Sabi sa example
mm,
mo nga before, yung akala mo
mm.
parang ang laki ng kita ko this month, pero pagtingin mo sa bank account mo, teka lang, bakit ganito lang? Dahil nga wala kang system, wala kang
Mm,
overall visibility, 'di ba?
mm. Yes. And additionally, actually, that was my traditional solution. At ako, sobrang tuwang-tuwa ako sa AI. Even they can
Mm.
sometimes come up with mistakes. But nakakapag-come up sila ng out of this world para sa akin eh, ng solutions at yung parang hindi mo masasabi na yung binayad mo sa AI na yon is enough para i-provide sa iyo yung insights and
Yeah.
insight and analysis ng data. That's why we really embed AI with our PAT system. And the core of our AI is we collaborated with OpenAI. We choose their top level model with the highest level of reasoning. So yun ang in-embed namin. But OpenAI doesn't own the data. Our client does. So yung data was stored uh, securely sa AirPod system and yung AI lang na yon and may access doon. No.
Mhm, mhm,
Sooner or later nga may ambition ako. Siguro dito ko na i-share Miss Sheila na I would like to come up with virtual employee, virtual agent. Actually, sikat na to sa US. Na,
mhm,
again, I'm not against human labor, Miss Sheila. But I just want to safeguard every businesses dito kasi sila naman magpo-provide ng na itong virtual employee na to will do the job ng mga hindi makagawa ng sa'yo, ng hindi magawa yung trabaho para sa'yo. For example, inventory reporting, siyempre mga kailangan mo yan, mga time tracking reporting, financial reporting. So, sometimes pwede ka kumuha ng consultant, pero hindi din maging consistent. What I love about
mhm,
computers is they can only decide either one or zero. Wala silang
mhm,
maybe. So, one and zero lang ang system. It's either they will do it or hindi sila pinayagan gawin yon, no? Or ipa-execute.
mhm,
Yun yung pinaka the best about the system is ito yung silicon entities na to will be always reliable as long as naka-turn on sila, no? So, it's a tool din naman. Parang sinasabi ko na hindi naman siya replacement but an upgrade to human beings. Na
mhm,
the only person that will be replaced with by AI, actually hindi AI, but is another person who is already utilizing AI. Yun ang papalit sa kanila.
mhm. Yeah, I
So,
think we need to
mm,
maximize din talaga AI
mm,
nowadays kasi very helpful, even sa work namin as an IT,
mm,
like every day nagagamit mo na siya and I think for businesses, um, it's a waste not to utilize it
mm,
when it's available and sometimes free pa nga, 'di ba? So,
mm,
we can avoid yung daily task or na mundane task naman na makapag-focus ka nga sa ibang areas ng business.
mm. Yun. Uh, Marami talaga actually, I'm thinking of yung mga airpods ay yung mga system na yan, sooner or later, I'm not pretending to be brilliant or uh, may some sort of ano. Pero based on what I see right now, yung mga UI nito, yung mga system na yan will be deprecated. Meaning, mawawala sa sistema, mawawala sa business operation. All you will use is your phone. Syempre may kakausapin mo lang. It will execute something on your business or something. Mawawala yung GUI. All you need is a conversation style system.
Mhm.
So, and yun na magka-come up ng reports, mag-check ng attendance, and
Yeah.
even yung employee. Yun yung nakikita ko sa for now. But for now, siguro since maraming nangyayari sa AI
Mhm.
compliance and regulation, especially with US ngayon, parang pinipigilan or some sort of kinokontrol, which is tama din naman. Pero
Mhm.
ngayon, combination talaga.
Mhm. I
So,
think before din naman when internet started din naman na wala pa tayong mga regulations that time. Eventually
mm,
nag-adapt din ang mga
mm,
government. So I think that will happen din naman sa for AI.
eventually, yes. Oo.
Mm.
Yun, kailangan
Nauna
lang
lang
manintay.
talaga kasi sobrang bilis lang talaga ng AI nag-evolve eh.
Yes, actually. Oo, maganda din naman. Ang ganda din naman na naitulong talaga if we're gonna
Mm.
be positive about it. Imagine, itong AI na yon, hindi yan mamamatay. It will keep on improving. But
Mm.
architects, great doctors, yung mga professional dyan, mamamatay sila. And sayang yung knowledge, yung expertise. But this AI will keep on improving. And it's for the
Mm.
sake of the humanity din naman. We're talking
Mhm.
outside the ano. Pero, yung going back nga, so, this is how ERPAT supports every business process. Katulad nga ng sinabi ko sa Miss Sheila, hindi mawawala yung HRIS, yung people mo, yung payroll mo, yung employee engagement mo. Pangalawa is yung operations mo, yung mga task management mo, inventory control, and warehouse management. Siyempre, kumikita ka ng pera. You also need to focus on your customers or your clients. That's what we call CRM, no? Customer Relationship Management System. So, andyan yung sales and then yung customer tracking. Yung mga data na yan is not about the list of sales na meron ka. It tells you something ng the story behind your business when it comes to sales, no? Pang-apat is governance. Napakailaga nito. Andyan yung mga kailangan mong data to make sure you will decide the right decision, no? Come up with the right decision. Mga audit logs, mga security and access na hindi mangyari to protect yung top 3 natin to. People data, operation data, and customer data. No? Audit trails, yung mga security access. And
Mhm.
fifth siguro yung insights. Ito yung kumbaga matatawag ko na fruits ng system sa pagtutulong sa iyo to come up with reports so that you will uh, realize something kung ano ba nangyari. Kasi katulad niya, babalik ko, I want every business to focus on bar charts and graphs. Summary. Kaya nga sa mga reports may tinatawag na executive summary. Yung mga
Mhm.
executive business owner, they don't read the whole document. They read, most of the time, even ako, nire-read ko lang yung executive summary from time to time. Ano bang what to expect on this document? If I get interested to it, then i-check ko yung the whole documents. Kasi ako, I don't want to waste yung too much time talaga sa mga ano, gusto ko palagi automated, gusto ko palagi efficient. Then, AI and automation. We've seen na malaki na itutulong, no? Hindi katulad nga sabi ko, para sa akin, kulang yung $200 doon sa isang subscription ko para sa nagagawa niya sa akin and then yung assistant niya para may isa pang vendor na kinukuha ko para sa mga employee din naman. Not enough yung bayad ko para sa akin, Miss Sheila. Yun yung kasi kung if I will get an operation manager and compliance officer, mas mahal yon. So, hindi ko naman
Totoo.
sa inano, pero siyempre siguro 'pag lumaki ng company, you can get your own operation manager. Pero when you have a business na currently thriving pa lang and, every coin ng company mo mahalaga, eh. So, kaya nga meron kang mga insight report kasi bawat peso dun sa business spent mo, mga expenses mo is dapat ano 'yan, sakto dun o dapat karapat-dapat na gastusin niyo. Kasi may mga tinatawag tayo, even as business owners, may mga impulsive behavior eh.
True.
Minsan, sabi ko, bilis na ano, bili tayo ng ganito, bagong server, bagong computer, para mas mabilis ang operation. Kaso, pagdating, ang laki ng expense, nag-suffer yung ano, yung mga marketing, yung mga ano.
Mm.
So, a lot of things can happen kung wala kang data. No? So,
True. Ayan.
yun,
Sige,
mm,
sir.
So, lastly, ito yung ating ano no, yung pinaka yan na ano ko talaga from mga business owner. Ako multitasker ako na Miss Sheila, na from time to time may ginagawa ako tapos I will let the AI na kasabayan ako. So, dito the future business operation actually belongs to AI and people na hindi magtatrabaho ng AI alone. Hindi rin magtatrabaho dapat yung tao alone. But combined, no? Para
Mm.
kang naging hindi man physically cyber, but kumbaga may extension ka out of your capacity, no? For example, as a software engineer, I could only release 2 to 3 tickets, no? Depending on the complexities pa. But now, I can release 10 times what I can release as alone, no? Especially hindi ako masyado ano sa UI, dapat kasi magkahiwalay pa yan. But with AI, mas napapano natin. At hindi lang to applicable as a software engineer, no? Applicable to sa mga business owners. Katulad yan sinasabi ko, smart assistants, real-time andyan sa'yo. Hindi magkakasakit. 24/7, 365 a year. No, hindi ka kokontrahin, hindi ka susungayan, hindi ka yung mga hard truth na
Yeah.
nangyayari sa atin as business owner. Kala nila minsan naka-experience na rin ako. Kala nila nagdadamot tayo. Pero they are focusing on themselves na kulang yung nasahod ko, parang kulang nakukuha ko sa company. But they're not looking kung minsan ano yung extension mo sa business owner. Minsan
Mhm.
magdadagdag ang sahod, impulsive na naman yon, magdadagdag just because of naawa ka or
Mm.
nagkuha ka ng tao kasi walang trabaho or something, nagkuha ka ng baguhan dahil nakita mo maganda ugali. With, uh, pero sometimes you need to decide talaga na kung ano ang, pero this kasi nangyari pa to kung may experience ka na eh. And yung experience na yon, yung mga mistakes na yun, yung mga trials and error yun, expensive yun, Miss Sheila.
Very
Ang,
costly,
ang
oo.
mahal nun. It can cost you a lot of money, time, effort, psychological, ano sa'yo. Ang daming pwede mangyari. Maybe mas mapapa harden yung pagkatao mo sa business owner. Pero the hard truth is about that is ano, parang it almost destroys you na kung hindi ka
Mhm.
makakasurvive parang out of nowhere, parang mapupunta ka sa ano, kawalan. So, yun ang katulad nga sinasabi ko, I always spend my time talking to AI na hindi ako nagre-rely kung na andito na, for example, nasa management decision making na ako. As much as possible, I got a lot of things to learn pa. Hindi pa ito. Kasi when I talk to AI, parang kahit na dun sa party na sinasabi nila na andun ako sa position, parang pag nagsalita na yung I realize yung sobrang dami. Parang
Mhm.
bumabalik ako sa beginner, kumbaga. No? Kasi hindi naman lahat ng updated tayo eh. I always believe dito sa Pilipinas, parang 1 year behind tayo or something dahil nga yun nga, yung we're lack ng innovators, yung mga may nabasa kasi we're more on consumer yung Pilipino. Para sa akin na nasasaktan ako as Pilipino kasi marami din naman innovators lang
Yeah.
talaga. Oo. May marami lang problema sa bansa natin.
Mhm. And thank
So,
you, sir, no? Okay.
So that's it
Sige.
for ano, actually thank you for having me
Mm.
dito sa ano, no, Miss Sheila, to share my insight. So ay yun nga, before we talk about this ng meeting nito, si Pao pinush ako kasi
Mhm.
almost sakto din lamang, sabi ko, Pao ibigay na natin yung 10 free users for the payroll automation. wala naman masyadong cost yan. Sabihin natin mag-loss tayo ng few bucks lang dyan kung word of mouth naman yung mga ano. So,
Mm,
okay na ako doon.
mm. Ayun, thank you no, sir. Ang
Mm,
daming golden nuggets na shinare nyo. And thank you
mm,
din sa pag-share ng experiences nyo.
mm.
I think share po kayo kung saan nila kayo pwedeng i-contact, paano nila kayo i-reach out.
Okay, they can reach us, kumpleto naman kami ng sa internet assets pagdating sa ganyan. Actually,
Mm,
visibility namin sa airpot.app, you know, yung airpot, uh, 'di ba yung ERPAT is came from the word ERP? Mabalik ko lang, Miss na yung
mm.
ERPAT 'di ba, ERPAT sa atin is tatay and I'm always a papa's boy. Then nakita kong responsible, yung ERPAT
May
nagiging
gusto,
responsible sa business operation mo. So,
nagustuhan ko nga po yun eh, yung
mm, mm,
AirPod system, very nice. So,
mm. So they can always reach us naman, Miss Sheila, sa ano, airpod.app or sales.airpod.app. Pero pwede silang pumunta sa Facebook namin, kompleto naman si TikTok.
mm,
Kasi I have my own, small lang naman, marketing team to handle or the graphics. Katulad nito, yung presentation na to, hindi naman ako gumagawa nito. And meron po dun may magre-reply. Pero sa email, yun ang nakafocus si Pao sa sales at airpad.app. Magre-reply po agad sa inyo. And even we could come up with a consultation. Free po yung meeting. Wala po yung cost. Para ipakita lang
mm.
namin sa inyo kung paano namin i-automate yung business nyo.
Mm. Ayun, thank you, no, sir. Actually, madaming kaming na-interview na may business and I think kayo yung first namin na naging guest na
Mm.
with this kind of business as well. So I think yeah, I'm happy to connect you.
Mm.
If
Thank
ever
you.
na may
Mm.
mag-inquire din sa amin. I really love the mindset and also the idea na gusto niyo tulungan yung mga business owners sa atin. So any last words po for our viewers for today?
Siguro last word ko for sa mga viewers is if wag mo nang hintayin yan, wag mo nang iniisip yan kung kailan ka magsisimula ng business. Start mo na yan. Kung di mo sisimulan, hindi yan mag-grow. hindi yan hindi yan magiging visible sa dream mo.
Mm,
Kumbaga, ano lang yan, mag-stay yan and magiging regret mo lang. May napanood ako na video, magiging regret mo yan sa deathbed mo na execute mo na lang sana.
mm. Thank you, sir. Ako
Mm.
naman siguro may hindi ako makalimutan na sabi nila is pag nag-start ka ng business, dapat ang thinking mo is scalable ba to or paano ba to i-scale?
Yes.
And very important yon. And last words for me siguro is as a business owner, audit mo yung process mo. Okay,
Yes.
saan ba yung yung task na kumukuha ng time mo, ng most of your time, valuable time, expensive time.
Yes, oo.
And hindi naman 'pag sinabing ERP system, hindi naman kailangan kunin mo lahat ng systems, eh, or ng
Yes.
tools, eh. You can only
Mm.
select maybe one or two
Modules.
first, kung ano yung pinaka-pain
Kailangan.
points mo.
Mm.
And then start from there. And then eventually, 'pag nakita mo na, "Okay, okay na 'tong isang part na 'to, maybe I can explore more." So, yeah, and I think Sir Cesar will be happy to explain yung mga modules na meron sila.
Mm.
So, yun lang.
Okay.
Okay, sir, thank you so
Okay.
much po.
Thank you, Miss Sheila. Mm.
Thank you, and dami ko ding
Mm.
natutunan and sana po mag-grow pa yung business nyo. We will try to help out sa kung saan man kaya namin. We will also share your information sa page namin. So,
Okay.
thank
Thank you so
you,
much,
Sir
Miss Sheila.
Cesar.
Mm. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Mm.
Thank you,
Bye.
mga ka-OFP.
Mm.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.